The roar of the crowd, the flashing lights, the taste of victory. From the outside, the world of sports is a dazzling spectacle of strength, skill, and triumph. But behind every gold medal and record-breaking moment lies a story few dare to tell. What does it truly take to become a champion? Young athletes push their bodies past their limits, sacrificing childhood's health and sometimes even their dignity in pursuit of greatness. Injuries aren't just physical, they shatter dreams. The pressure to be perfect weighs heavier than any trophy. And when the cameras turn away, many are left battling demons no one sees. Mental health struggles, exploitation, and a crushing fear of failure. This is the reality behind the glory. A world where the pursuit of success often comes at an unimaginable cost. Stay with us as we peel back the layers and expose the hidden struggles of athletes. The pain behind the podium, the sacrifices in the shadows, and the silent battles that no amount of fame can heal. Here, more intense pressure. Young athletes, barely in their teens, push their bodies to the limit under the relentless gaze of coaches. Sweat drips, muscles ache, and dreams hang in the balance as they strive for perfection. Behind every victory lies a story of sacrifice and unyielding pressure, injuries and pain. The roar of the crowd fades as an athlete collapses, clutching a torn ligament or broken bone. Medical staff rush in, but the silent tears tell the real story. Pain isn't just physical. It's the shattering of dreams built over years of hard work. Mental health struggles. In the silence of an empty locker room, a star athlete sits alone, battling invisible demons. The weight of expectations, the fear of failure, and the loneliness of fame can crush even the strongest spirits. Mental health is the silent battle no trophy can heal. Exploitation by coaches. A young player stands frozen as a coach's angry shouts echo across the field. The dream of becoming a champion turns into a nightmare of fear and manipulation. Behind every whistle is a story of power and control that often goes untold. Parental pressure. A child glances nervously at their parent, who screams from the sidelines, demanding perfection. The joy of the game fades, replaced by fear and anxiety. When parents live through their children, childhood is often the first casualty. Performance-enhancing drugs. In the shadows, a syringe glints as an athlete makes a desperate choice. The promise of glory overshadows the risks, but the cost is more than medals. It's integrity, health, and sometimes a life. The pursuit of greatness can lead to tragic falls. Burnout. A young athlete collapses mid-game, their body giving out after years of relentless training. The fire that once fueled their passion has burned them out. Burnout isn't just exhaustion. It's the death of a dream too heavy to carry. Lost childhood. While other kids play, a young athlete trains alone, their childhood slipping away. The weight of expectations replaces laughter, and the field becomes a prison. Behind every prodigy is a childhood sacrificed at the altar of success. Financial struggles. A family sits at a kitchen table, counting pennies while their child trains outside. Dreams of stardom come at a cost, and for many, that cost is financial stability. The road to glory is paved with unseen sacrifices. Corruption in sports. Behind the glittering trophies and roaring crowds, shady deals are made in dark corners. Officials exchange money, and the purity of the game is tainted. Corruption steals not just money, but the soul of sports. Public scrutiny. Paparazzi swarm like vultures, their cameras flashing as an athlete tries to shield their face. Fame comes with a price. Every mistake magnified, every moment scrutinized. The spotlight can be as blinding as it is illuminating. Social media backlash. An athlete stares at their phone, tears streaming as hateful comments flood the screen. The world judges in 280 characters, and the weight of online cruelty can break even the strongest. Social media is a double-edged sword, cutting deep into mental health. Body image issues. A gymnast stands before a mirror, scrutinizing every inch of their body. The pressure to be perfect takes a toll, and self-worth becomes tied to appearance. In sports, the body is both an asset and a prison. Discrimination. A player of color steps onto the field, only to be met with racist slurs from the stands. Talent knows no color, but prejudice casts a long shadow. Discrimination is a battle fought both on and off the field. Sexual harassment. A female athlete freezes as a coach invades her personal space. Power dynamics silencing her voice. The Me Too movement has shed light on these dark corners, but the fight for respect and safety is far from over. Harassment steals more than dignity. It steals dreams, loneliness at the top. A champion sits alone, a trophy gleaming beside them, but the silence is deafening. The higher you climb, the lonelier it gets. Success can be isolating, and the price of greatness is often solitude. Retirement struggles. A retired athlete stares at their old jersey, wondering what comes next. The cheers have faded, and the future feels uncertain. Life after sports is a battle many aren't prepared to fight. Fear of failure. An athlete vomits before a big game, the weight of expectations crushing their spirit. The fear of letting others down can be paralyzing. Behind every triumph is a moment of doubt that must be overcome. Exploitation in youth leagues. Kids as young as 6 are treated like commodities, their value measured in wins and losses. The innocence of play is replaced by the harsh reality of exploitation. Youth sports should nurture dreams, not destroy them. Pressure to be perfect. A gymnast practices until their hands bleed, chasing an unattainable ideal. Perfection is a myth, but the pursuit of it can break even the strongest. The quest for flawlessness often comes at the cost of self-love. The final whistle, the price of greatness. Behind every trophy lies a trail of sacrifice. For many athletes, the battle doesn't end when the game does. It lingers in injuries, pressure, and silent struggles. The world sees the glory, but few witness the pain. So next time you cheer for a champion, remember, greatness isn't just won, it's survived.